Baby sleep and blankets don't usually mix, so does that make swaddling dangerous? It's true that swaddling isn't entirely risk-free. Swaddling can encourage your newborn to snooze better, as long as it's done correctly and practiced in accordance with guidelines. Swaddle blankets that are too loose or that come unwrapped during sleep could be dangerous. There is always a risk of suffocation if a blanket goes over a baby's face. The risk is compounded by the fact that swaddled babies tend to sleep extra soundly, so if their faces do get covered by swaddle blankets, they might be less likely to wake up and change positions. Swaddle blankets that are too snug, especially around your baby's hips, aren't good either. Tight swaddles that prevent baby from straightening or bending her legs can be harmful to her hips, joints, and cartilage. To encourage healthy hip development, the bottom of the swaddle should be loose enough for baby's legs to stay bent up and out, like they naturally would if your newborn were lying on her back without a swaddle. You'll also want to allow your baby's legs to strengthen and bend, which is important for their hips. Wrapping your baby the right way will encourage your little one to sleep more soundly, while giving you peace of mind, so you can get some sleep yourself. Some important swaddling safety tips to keep in mind. At the top of the swaddle, you should be able to fit 2 to 3 fingers between the blanket and your baby's chest. The bottom of the swaddle should be loose enough so your baby's legs stay bent and flared out. It's the safest position whether you're swaddling or not. Be sure to tuck the bottom of the blanket underneath your baby too. Swaddling could cause overheating, which can raise the risk of sudden infant death syndrome (SIDS). Keep the room at a comfortable temperature between 68 and 72 degrees Fahrenheit year-round, and resist the urge to bundle your baby in extra layers. A pair of pajamas and the swaddle blanket are likely enough to keep her comfy. Sweating, damp hair, flushed cheeks, heat rash, and rapid breathing are all possible signs that your baby might be too hot. As a general rule of thumb, dress your baby in 1 more layer than you would wear. Swaddling can help your baby sleep more soundly during the day and at night. If tucking her into a little burrito blanket for hours overnight makes you nervous, know that as long as you stick with safe swaddling and sleep guidelines, swaddling at bedtime isn't any riskier than swaddling during naps. You'll also have plenty of built-in opportunities to check on her, since she's waking frequently to eat. But if checking her swaddle while she sleeps gives you extra peace of mind, feel free to peek more often.